So in this video tutorial you're going to see how to create a motion tween in Flash. We're going to animate a basic object, a rectangle. First of all we're going to create a new file. So that's that action strip 3 Flash file. And now we're just going to select the rectangle tool, look in the properties window over here, and maybe change the fill color to a nice orange, and we'll leave the line color as a transparent line, so no line effectively, and just draw a rectangle shape on the screen. And you'll see that the frame 1 on layer 1 has gone from being an empty frame to being a solid frame, something with an object in it, a black dot. Okay, we're going to change this object, and what we need to do is to use the select tool, click on that rectangle, and I want to convert it to a symbol. So I can go to modify, convert to symbol, or simply press F8. It's good practice to name everything, so we'll call it GR for graphic underscore rectangle. Okay. And the next thing we need to do is to create the tween. So right click on the object, create motion tween. And you'll see that down below we've created 24 frames. By default at 24 frames a second, that means it's going to be 24 frames. Now we can extend that by making it 2 seconds by putting an extra frame in there. Go into the timeline. Insert timeline frame or F5. Okay, actually I'm going to undo that. So we've got a 1 second animation, and what we need to do is then to move the rectangle, and you can see we've created this path. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to frame 48, which would be 2 second point at 24 frames a second, and insert a new frame, insert timeline frame. Because we've already had a keyframe there, it hasn't extended that animation. We create a new kind of animation between those keyframes. Let's move that to the top of the screen. And then one more time we'll create one new frame and complete the triangle. So 48 plus 24, 68, 72. New frame, insert timeline frame, and then just drag that back to its beginning spot. And what we can do is we can drag the timeline back and forth to see what happens to the animation. We can play it by hitting enter on the keyboard. Or we can preview the whole animation in a window by pressing Control and enter, or Control test movie. And there you see that Flash movie playing in a player. Okay, we can do a couple of different things to adapt this animation. We can, if we click somewhere on the path in the timeline, we can add rotations, so we can make it rotate 6 times, let's say counterclockwise, and then when I hit enter, you can see we've got a little spin included in that animation. The other thing we can do is we can actually grab that path and do a little bit of dragging it around. You can see the cursor change when you can do it. And now if I hit enter, we get a slightly different animation. So there we go, our first basic motion tween.